Hello again. I've always considered myself a movie buff, and as such, I had a short list of top movies that I'd watched over and over again and thought they were the best of the best. Recently I realized I haven't seen any of these movies in at least 10 years. So I figured I'd go through some of them, rewatch them with fresh eyes, and get a sense of, do they hold up? So the first of these movies is LA Confidential, 1997 classic by Curtis Hanson, starring Kevin Spacey, Guy Pearce, Russell Crowe. It also has Kim Basinger, Danny DeVito, and James Cromwell. And overall, rewatching with fresh eyes, yeah, I would say it holds up. It's really a good take on the film noir classic, crime thriller. I did have a few points that I noticed this time around. The first being that I guess because I'm older, I really noticed how young Guy Pearce looks in this movie. Which is good, because he's meant to be the babyface cop with a lot of ambition, as opposed to Russell Crowe, that is a brute and been around the block a few times. But what's weird is Crowe is only 3 years older than Guy Pearce, so kudos to the makeup department about that one. I also noticed that overall, everyone's really just hamming it up. They're chewing the scenery, and I guess that's intentional, since it's meant to be a take on the film noir classic where everyone's overacting and really punching every line as they say it. I don't know if that fully holds up, and I can understand why they went for that approach, but just something that I noticed this time around. I also noticed that, so James Cromwell plays the captain, and he's a police captain by day, and he also has his extracurricular activities where he's running his own mobster squad and dealing with drugs and murder and everything else. And then there's a throwaway line at some point where he says he has a wife and daughters and a lovely family life. And then middle through the movie, Kevin Spacey stops by his house, and James Cromwell opens the door and says, "Oh, be glad that my family isn't home." Has anyone ever met his family? I feel like he has too many things going on. That maybe it's a cover. That he set up this fake persona of family man, so no one suspects him. That's something that just crossed my mind this time around. The other thing that I noticed is that, I guess now that I'm a slightly better judge of acting, Russell Crowe surprisingly, takes the movie here. He's really good in this, and this is in the middle of his 5-year amazing run. From 1995 to 2000, he does 12 movies, and one of those is an Oscar award-winning Gladiator. And then the year after that, he does A Beautiful Mind. So this is peak Russell Crowe. Overall, yeah, I would say that this movie holds up. There are definitely some parts that haven't aged well, but because it's set in the 1950s, I think they were supposed to have not aged well. I don't know if they overdid it or not, but yeah, I'd still keep this on my list. So if you want to check it out, please do. If you like this movie, as I said, it's a great crime thriller, so other ones that I'd recommend would be Heat or The Usual Suspects. If you want to see this movie, but as a comedy, maybe try Get Shorty. I really like that movie too. Overall, yeah, I'd recommend it. So, check it out, and until then, see you next time.